We hit the button, we do the thing. We are the Podguyz Podcast, bringing it to you live on a Wednesday of all things. I am Tony Kaz.
Kevin Neary here. Tony, we're here on a Wednesday because on Monday, as you know, I moved everything, including a shout out to Mike and Bill for helping me out, move all the stuff again. This is finally a permanent place. We're staying. It's a good idea. The people, it's a really nice place all around. The problem is it's a dead zone when it comes to internet. And I was like, hey man, might have to call off for this one. You said, we'll do it on a Wednesday. We'll do it live.
We're doing it on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because I am prepared, of course, and I like to write it in red. We have the Butcher of Baroque, the Sultan of Sculpture,
wow,
the creator of Cav-I-Am. And you may be thinking to yourself, what is Cav-I-Am? Cav-I-Am is Indian for an epic poem or grand work.
I thought you were just making up words there again.
I know. Le Sparky.
Sparky's there with the big board, and he says, 1 week later, has anyone seen Sparky yet? I am still here. Sparky, where did they draw that picture in Scranton on Main Street? Because holy water main break.
Right at the courthouse again.
Every time somebody flushes a toilet, the water main breaks. That just shows you how much shit is in that city right there.
Well, you thought that the courthouse was shitty.
Yeah.
Just wait.
My God. It's every week with this place. Every week.
Yeah.
Boil your water. What are we in the medieval times? Come on now. Boil my water? Why is it coming out brown?
The craziness is that it buckled the roads. Buckled.
This is the thing, though. It is a much more complicated issue than just fix the pipes, because I've never met a politician that doesn't want to spend money on construction of their own city. The problem lies is getting private property owners to allow them on their property to do stuff, and private property owners don't want to do that, because whenever the government ends up doing something, they end up fucking it up in the worst way possible. They're like, hey, we fixed the pipe and everything. Also, we ruined everything else on your property. Sorry about that.
Everything else gone.
We would compensate you, but you're just going to have to sue us, and the suing process is going to take you about 5 to 10 years. Have fun with that idea. We own the judge.
That's
so
true.
Private property owners have grown keen to this, where they're like, just let it burst. Let it bust. Don't care.
It'll wash away all the sins of Scranton. Right down the street, like everything else.
Yeah, man, it's crazy as all hell. Honestly, it's election season, so I keep getting those petitioners coming up to me. I think we already touched on that last week for sure. Right?
I had a petitioner today come up to me.
Oh no, you didn't, did you?
I swear.
Did they want you to end the what was it? Ending insider trading? And don't they know that if you end insider trading, it's a double negative and it allows it?
Weirdly enough, it was not.
No. Which one was it?
This one was to ask me for a signature.
Okay.
Because someone is running for Congress as a write-in. And they need a certain amount of petitions to have them hit the bill for Congress.
Doesn't feel like a winning campaign already.
Yeah. No.
No.
I have no idea who it was. I don't know what the name was. I have no idea what the heck was going on.
Did you sign it or no?
No. I said I was working and I had to go. He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, man." Deuces.
Good enough excuse for me, man. Good enough.
Big shout out to Tyke Joyner, of course. Giving Kevin Neary some props on the in the comment section.
Nothing but love for you, Tyke. Nothing but love. He's been doing these comedy competitions. He's been killing it, doing his thing constantly. We got a show coming up as well. We're going to rock the skateaway one more time. Got a couple more private show events as well. We aren't just a podcast. I do stand-up comedy. Tony kills it when it comes to producing a weekly podcast show while raising a beautiful family and working full-time. I mean, it's a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
So when we hit a bump in the road, we just kick the can down the road and keep
you
going.
Punt, as they say. You punt.
We punted on Monday. We had a little punt.
Speaking of punting, someone has finally made a decision that has rocked the sports world to its heels.
Oh, LeBron James, right?
That might be his name.
Yeah.
That might be his name.
But
it is a good segue. Of course, right down the road in Philadelphia, born and raised where he was not born and raised.
No.
But he will be playing for the rest of his days.
He's going to be playing on the Sixers. I don't know if this makes the Sixers that great of a team. On paper, it does, but in reality, paper doesn't always work. Paper teams don't work. Jaylen Brown is the real big ad for them. LeBron James being a quicker version of Paul George. And that's not saying a lot about LeBron these days. I think he'll be fine in that role, a power forward, or maybe they're like, oh, we're gonna have him run point guard. I think that's dumb. That's a bad idea. That would have been a great idea for, I don't know, all of his career except for now.
But yeah.
LeBron took on the idea to have a long career. So long careers don't exist really when it comes to point guards that are over a certain height. John Stockton, 6 foot tall, played for 19 years. Perfect example right there. Philadelphia is excited like they got LeBron on year 4.
They're going they're going head over heels.
They're going crazy,
and
man.
all gangsters, all gangbusters. So the rumors are true, as far as what you have heard here on the Podguyz Podcast, by the way. Last week we had talked about how he supposedly had put his daughters into a private school, and that was actually confirmed to be correct.
Yeah, that if you got the kids in the school, you can't lie on those documents. They need to be there, right?
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. So that's a dead giveaway, unless you don't plan on being in that state, which I guess LeBron said that he's going to take a helicopter from New York to Philly.
That is the rumor.
Now
there's a couple other rumors floating around as well.
Oh, like what?
Such as making sure that he can unretire a number.
Oh, yeah.
So that he can take it in Philadelphia.
Okay, so Tony, what he's going to do is what you're saying is he's going to take Kobe Bryant's dad's number, and then he's going to travel by helicopter from New York to Philly. What could go wrong?
What can go wrong is right,
I have
sir.
no idea. No, that's, you know what? That's almost as deadly as what happened earlier today. 7 college students ended up dying from a simple drinking game at Marywood University today.
How did that happen?
Now, Tony, they were playing a game called Take a Shot every time Dr. Fauci says, I plead the fifth.
Oh.
My God.
Deadly. Almost COVID deadly.
Dr. Fauci unknowingly is killing people still.
How dare you?
He's still doing it. He is still doing it. That's his bag, man.
Son of a bitch.
He's
deadliest. Back again, the doctor of death.
He's the deadliest. He killed more people than Dr. Kevorkian and Hitler.
He did, per capita.
Yeah,
per capita.
Combined. No, if you do the numbers, I mean, he's up there. He's like, everybody's got to wear masks. Everybody, if you don't wear a mask, you're going to kill your grandmother or somebody that has a grandmother. Is the shot safe? Yeah, you know what? We'll give you $100 to take it. What? Okay, I mean, what?
Crazy,
okay.
Right?
Okay, $100 and a cheeseburger. Huh? He was on stand today. Rand Paul Howley, the whole crew of them had their way with them. Where it was, by the way, he is in contempt of court currently right now, Tony. You know that, right? He is
supposedly, yes.
So he is in contempt of court because if you are pardoned, you are not allowed to invoke the Fifth Amendment.
Because you've already been pardoned from said crime.
And that also envelops preemptive pardons. And his lawyers were trying to weasel out of that idea, and sorry, kicked out of the room. You're not being charged with the crime, okay? You will not go to jail for anything that you say or do here. You have already been pardoned for that. So you're not being accused nor charged with the crime, but you are being asked what exactly happened and to tell the truth about what you have already been pardoned for.
It's not because you can get recharged by any means.
Can't do it. You can't even charge him. You can't even charge this guy.
Although, now that, if there is a lawyer watching, listening, please chime in accordingly. Does that open the door for civil litigation monetarily if he opens his mouth? Sparky, what do you happen to say?
The pardon only covers them from federal crimes. So if he said something today why he was on the stand, he could have been charged by states and actually brought up on the charges from different states. So that was the reason why he didn't want to answer any questions.
Okay, because he was pardoned by the federal government, but not by the states that he affected. Sparky, very keen eye and ear on the whole situation of the specifics. So yeah, I guess the states could file against him, and that's kind of what this is about. So his lawyers probably already told him, just keep pleading the fifth, no matter what. Ivermectin was disavowed, although it had a 70% success rate. There had been nothing but propaganda that, I bought into as well, because why would we be lied to? Why are we being given extra unemployment? Because this is such a deadly virus sort of thing.
Crazy talk,
right? And it's
flim-flam is what they say, Kevin.
Yeah, man, he started Jim Dandying everybody.
Remember, Sparky, you can have yourself a Jim Dandy time.
Yeah, just make sure to tell everyone they have to wear masks and never go to the gym, and also eat a cheeseburger, because that's just as healthy as getting the virus yourself.
That's true.
It's just disheartening, because there's no way to defend this guy. There is absolutely no way.
Now, Kevin, on the advice of counsel, I respectfully, decline to answer based upon the rights under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution.
Don't believe he has those rights anymore. You know what they should do? Somebody should just Charlie Kirk him right now. I mean, I wouldn't mind that at all.
That would be crazy.
Just like
not that we're condoning that. We're not condoning that. No, we
okay.
cannot condone that in any way, Kevin.
Great. Yeah, nothing violent to happen, but maybe a small shock every time he says the Fifth Amendment thing.
There you go.
Yeah,
shock to the balls. That'd be
right
great.
To the balls. Yeah, you're right. Your thing is better than mine. Yeah, just let's shock him in the testicles, right, several times rather than one swift shot, allegedly.
Did you ever? Do you ever remember watching the Chappelle Show when he takes the Fifth Amendment?
I love that stuff. Yeah. I plead the fifth.
That video came up today, and it was fucking hilariously funny. I plead the fifth. F-I-F. Fifth. Sparky, what do you got on the big board? Hey, Dr. Fauci, do you want to run the health department in Iran? I plead the fifth. Yeah, and everyone kind of saw this coming. When somebody is guilty of doing something real sneaky, he should not have a job right now. He should not be running anything on the government as we speak. Now, I don't think he is running anything in the government temporarily as we speak anyways.
Yeah.
I know he is doing some covert lab testing and still stuff with HIM as far as doing something doctory like.
Gain of function research was not funded by me. I did not make money off of it, even though my bank account completely contradicts what I'm saying. Fucking scumbag. What a scumbag. Total scumbag stuff there.
Crazy.
My God, Tony.
Not cool. Not cool.
No. You know, if there's one thing, I might have done some bad things in life, but I have never told the whole world to shut down and die. Just so I can drug everyone with what could only be described as expired HIV medication renamed. And then you're like, hey, why is everybody dying? Ridiculous.
Now, speaking of dying, I'm going to bring this up, but this is one of our topics, but I found it remotely funny, though. What was the end out situation with Mamdani in New York? Because now, exclusively, New York City homeowners are suing to stop co-ops from evicting people in general due to racial slurs, assault, and arrest of ICE, deportees and stuff like that. What exactly is going on in New York right now?
I didn't hear much of anything, to be honest with you. The Mamdani thing is completely news to me. I think he wants to hook up with Miss Rachel. I saw them hanging out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
there was a lady who's white, by the way.
Well, Tony, it wouldn't be the first time that a Muslim guy would want to hook up with somebody that acts like a little girl.
No. He has this lady who's the head of racial equity, who's a white lady.
Yeah. You know what I was watching though? I was watching the Nick Fuentes Hunter Biden sit down and chat.
Okay.
And Hunter Biden, I think he's taken some, either he was the one wearing the Joe Biden mask, or he's taken something from what his dad used to do. It's a technique called whisper talk, right? Where you're talking, but you're kind of at a whisper, where you have to lean in and hear what he's saying. And then he does a type of Donald Trump comparison thing, okay, where everything kind of ends up in a tie, but it's also the most important thing. Tell me if you've heard this kind of stuff before, right? So Nick Fuentes was talking about how the white man like himself at the age of 26 is under attack because everyone else is helped out. Every other racial group is helped out by the government with government funded money or whatever, except for people like himself. Fair point, I guess, yeah. Right? So Hunter Biden's response was talking about inclusion, right? And he kept repeating himself where America's never been stronger. That was like the click, right? He says, America has always been stronger when we include people. America's been stronger. We got stronger when we had more Jewish people in America. We were stronger when we helped helped black people out. We were stronger when we helped women out. We were stronger when we have more inclusion. We're just the strongest now that we have the most inclusion. Do you see how that phrasing kind of works, Tony? And he kept using Nick, you can't possibly believe this of what you're saying, and then he kept throwing out how America got stronger. So by what Nick said and the phrasing of how Hunter put it, no matter how valid of what Nick said or how valid of what Hunter said, the way that he was rhythmically talking about the idea is that if Nick Fuentes had his way, we automatically get weaker altogether just because of Nick Fuentes pointing out that he's 26, he's a white kid, and he feels like the Democrats do not represent him at all. Hunter was putting it. Now, Hunter Biden, crackhead, whatever you want to call him.
How dumb is he?
He is still a educated lawyer with political ties still, okay? This guy is suspiciously getting his name out there. And everyone, now, this is the same route that Donald Trump took, Tony, right? Think about this. Everyone, anything that you could ever say about Donald Trump, people would say, oh, yeah, we know, obviously, all of that because it's Donald Trump, right? You could say, this man is a sexist womanizer. You're like, yeah, no shit, it's Donald Trump. What are you, an idiot? Yeah, but he does make a good point about this. So Hunter Biden, same thing, where somebody could say, that man is a crackhead. And you could say, yeah, we already know. It's Hunter Biden.
Yeah.
We know he's a
no
crackhead.
secret, no surprises.
But makes a pretty good point about this. So Hunter Biden is taking from the playbook. Now, this is what a drug addict does, okay? And I don't mind.
Ooh, boy.
Okay. So he's taking both from his dad's playbook of the rhythmic talking, right? And the whisper talking, right? And he is a more apologetic version of Donald Trump. Think about that, Tony. That is a lane right there that if you are of the DNC, you're keeping your eye on this guy because the one footprint that the Democrats have not really been significant on, except for Hunter Biden, is going out there on podcasts, long form podcasts. You get what I'm saying, though? Sparky, flip that board around. I got the list of tax targets of non-primary luxury residents worth over $5 million. Oh, no, I mean 1 million. Okay, I am very lost. Sparky, explain your work there.
That is your buddy Madami out in New York.
Oh, Mom Donnie, how dare you?
Mom Donnie!
He released the taxing. We're supposed to say, oh, you know, it was supposed to be 5 million. The only problem is, though, it turned out there was 1 million names mentioned that made one. That there was almost 1 million residents named that were worth $1 million.
Oh man, you know I love what Tony.
Turns out they were Islamic.
So people might be going after him because of the list.
I mean maybe, but Mom Don me, dude, he's a player too. He's a player. Everyone knows it. Tony did share this 5 days ago. Sean Diddy Combs was involved in a fight in prison. He was not.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was not harmed, Tony.
Oh, go figure. No.
Gotta. I tell you, you know, when you're secreting baby oil like that, the punches just slip off.
Yeah, they just slip right off.
Yeah. That, and he is somebody's bitch who is much bigger than him, and that's some protection right there.
Good thing that you never need lube with him.
Yeah, no, he's a self-secreting man. He's like that dude from X-Men at the going through the bars and shit.
He self-secretes.
Yeah,
that's great.
Sean Diddy Combs was involved in a fight at a federal prison where he currently is serving a 50-month sentence. See, it kind of sounds like he's serving, tables or whatever, but a 50-month sentence for transporting prostitutes. A source familiar with the incident told ABC News the other inmate involved in the altercation made a remark to Combs, which instigated the event. The source said Combs was sent to solitary confinement, in which he sang a song that somebody else wrote and called it his own, and the prison guards beat him mercilessly. The spokesperson for the Federal Bureau of Prisons said the agency does not comment on the conditions of confinement, disciplinary matters, or other information regarding individual inmates due to privacy, safety, and security concerns. The music mogul began his stay at New Jersey's FCI Dix in October 2025, which he will serve out his sentence. At the time of his arrival, Combs was not being housed in the prison's general population, but in a special drug program unit. After a high-profile trial last year in Manhattan federal court, jurors convicted Combs of transportation to engage in prostitution, centering on allegations of drug-fueled, days-long sex roms called freak-offs. You remember those, Tony? The freak-offs, or the much whiter version called hotel nights with former
girlfriends. They have freak-offs?
Freak-offs. With former girlfriends and male sex workers, Combs was acquitted of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. Combs is appealing his conviction of his 4-year sentence. ABC News has reached out to a representative for Combs for more information, but he ended up fucking David Mueller in the asshole. How about that? What a jerk.
Oh, no.
I know.
Speaking of fucking people in the asshole, not a segue too Sparky, but a segue over to Jared Leto. But before we get to him...
Oh, man, yeah. Oh, God, what the hell?
Sparky, what do you got on the big board?
So, Pete Diddy, how much baby oil did you use to escape without injury? I plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. FIF.
He's got it. He's doing it. Taking
Kevin wants to answer that question.
Fifth.
The fifth. Now, in the news, of course, Jared Leto has hit the airwaves again. He's accused of criminal sexual misconduct by multiple women in a BBC documentary. Of course, the 32nd to Mars frontman and Oscar-winning actor Jared Leto has been accused by multiple women of criminal sexual misconduct in a new BBC documentary centered on the entertainer's life and actions towards multiple women, of course.
Yeah.
The documentary is called I've Done This Before, and I'll Do It Again.
Tony, it's not his fault. Jared Leto is a method actor.
Okay? There it is.
And he is playing Roman Polanski in the next movie. He's playing Roman Polanski. How else is he supposed to prepare for a role without having to be a total scumbag towards underage girls? Well, you tell me. What do you got? A good answer for that, pal? Huh? How else are you supposed to play Roman Polanski correctly without committing similar crimes?
Rapage in the first degree.
My God, Jared Leto.
Damn you. The documentary is actually titled Hollywood's Dark Secret, and the report details the encounters that 10 women, 10, that's right, 2 fives. 2 fives.
2 fives. I like that. I like that more than I should.
10 women allegedly had sex with the singer-actor between the years of 2002 and 2016. It follows the previously published report by Airmail in June of 2025, in which multiple women have also shared their stories of Jared Leto's alleged sexual assaults towards them.
Yeah.
And at the time of the Airmail report, a representative for Leto expressly denied and said that it's demonstrably false.
I mean, no, it's not a chance. It's demonstrably false.
That's a big word for saying, hey, my client, who's who by the way has a cult.
He does.
Yeah. And is known to have sexual relations with his cult members, by the way.
Now, are you sure that it was really Jared Leto? It wasn't Paul Allen?
We'll find out in 30 seconds to Mars 2.
Yeah, you know what? I think those girls would describe the bedroom as a panic room.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
what we're doing to our live viewers right now is we're doing some movie puns about the crime as well.
True.
Yeah. Some of the victims just couldn't come forward because they let's just call them the Suicide Squad right now.
Now, out of the 10 women interviewed as part of the documentary, 4 detailed specific incidents that would construe a criminal action.
Yeah, he's got a lot of movies that kind of sound like his future crimes too.
Yeah.
Like Haunted Mansion.
Ooh, yeah,
like,
dark, deserted.
Like Masters of the Universe, Masturbator.
Masturbator of the Universe. Yeah.
Yep. Lord
Which,
of
by the way, at the box office, and now you can find it on Prime if you want to be disappointed.
Oh, it's already there?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. You know how bad a movie is by the time it gets out to release. Way back.
For free.
Sparky, flip that board around.
Oh boy.
The suspense is real. Jared Leto touched me in a bad way. I am not Jared. I am the jerker.
Jared the Joker. Yeah.
Jared, 30 Seconds to Mars. I mean, yeah, it is crazy. You did just share a story that we got to touch on real quick because not even
Is
quick.
it a shitty situation?
I like this one. Macaulay Culkin has a solid idea for another Home Alone movie. He's talking with Disney. You know, Disney.
Now, we got to bring up a couple movies because there are some movies that are coming out remotely soon, such as Spider-Man this coming weekend, which, by the way, did not get killed at on freaking oh my God, that rating site. They put it like 91%. Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. So Zendaya and the other kid, right? Guess they're
Zendaya.
Oh, okay. All right.
You got to throw your pinky up on her shit.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Fashionista,
Zendaya.
by the way.
Yeah. Zendaya. They're getting married, right?
Already married.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where was I?
I think they're already married, aren't they? Sparky?
No.
Soon? I think soon.
Engaged.
Yeah, engaged. We'll call them engaged. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what she's doing. She's like, I think everyone is kind of torn. Like the room is split constantly if she's an attractive person. Not right.
I guess.
It's split. I'm split. If I'm me and I'm like, I'm not sure. And then the room is also split if she is a good actress.
Yeah.
Split.
And the funny thing is, here, let's get into the Macaulay Culkin thing, because this was a little funny for me. He was just interviewed at a red carpet somewhere.
Okay.
And they were talking about Home Alone and possibility of a Home Alone remake. And if not a remake, like him as the star actor, of course, more adult-like.
Yeah.
And he commented on a TMZ social media post, and he said, "You're all out of your mind. My favorite part of Home Alone is when I'm watching it with my kiddos." Now, in the interview, he had talked about watching movies with his kiddos, but they never realized that he was the actor in those particular movies as a child.
God, his kids must be dumb. Like, come on. You don't know this?
I was thinking the same thing, because he looks identical to when he was 8 and 10 years old.
Yeah,
when he did those particular movies.
He's been looking 10 for 30 years now.
Yes! Yeah, he has a little scruff now. That's it.
God almighty.
But again, we heard that there's something to the report that he's had a conversation with Disney at some point in time. And how did that red table discussion go, Kevin?
You know,
how do you think it went? I guess is the question.
Every Disney discussion has to do with can they make money off of it? And do they really have to write a new movie? That's all the time.
Is there a script that can be made by itself, AI assisted, by the way?
Oh, they're going to ChatGPT that. You already know.
Hell yeah, they are.
You already know it. It's,
yeah.
His kids didn't know it was him.
That's what he said. He said that he doesn't tend to watch the movies that he was in.
So it says Macaulay Culkin has pumped the brakes on the possible Home Alone comeback. So he's pumped the brakes on it. Y'all are out of your mind. My favorite part, watch it with my kids. Dude, which kids? He's got 2 separate wives, different kids. You got to be more specific.
I think he has 2 or 3. I'm not 100% sure, but...
Man.
But I know he did pitch it in Burbank at the Disney Studios. For a take on the modern day Kevin, who is a dad.
Because the modern
when
day,
he was 9, when he was 9,
there's no
different...
First of all, there's no way that kid from that movie, right, would ever turn out normal, because instead of fucking calling the cops, right, like a normal person would do, he wanted to booby trap the whole house and torture these 2 low hanging fruits of burglar types and kill them, basically. One was with a blowtorch, Tony. He had a fucking blowtorch on his head.
I know.
He preemptively, he planned the whole thing. Not like, I guess he's just a kid playing pranks. Dude, that real life kid, this is how you introduce the new Home Alone movie, okay? Kevin McAllister, the same way they did it with Blues Brothers, okay? Kevin McAllister is getting out of prison, okay? And his brother Buzz is picking him up, right? And by the way, Buzz in the next movies should not have been a cop or anything like that. He should have also been a sociopath, fucking, low dwelling scumbag, just like the whole thing. They should have caught the family with connection to the mafia, throwing the Tony Soprano thing, father of the, like feeding him information sort of thing.
Can I throw a little down this path?
Do it up.
Because remember when we talked about Daniel Stern soliciting sex and he got arrested?
Oh yeah.
I think Marv.
yeah. Daniel Stern nicknamed his dick the Sticky Bandit.
He really did. The wet bandit.
No, it was wet first. Then they were sticky. Remember
then it was sticky.
That was a sequel. But wet and Sticky Bandit.
But I feel like he should, keep that character.
Kevin McAllister, they were like, "Hey, we're gonna get our kid in therapy and tell him that it's not okay to treat humans like that at all, right? Even if they're breaking into your house to steal stuff." So then in the second movie, he just befriends a homeless lady, which they're like, we need him to have another wise old friend. Yeah. And second movie, he's ready to fucking kill these guys again.
Over and over and over again.
And
all the way up till 4. Home Alone 4, believe it or not. Didn't even star Macaulay Culkin.
No, Macaulay 3 didn't star him either. No Macaulay Culkin, no Kevin McAllister. That doesn't count. Those movies are just worse than money grabs. Those are recast wannabes. It's awful. So the dude, like, that kid does not come out to have a family that loves him or anything like that.
No. So
he tries killing these guys again. all because they were ready to steal from a toy store? Fuck you. Who cares? First of all, toy store, don't keep all that cash inside of your own little toy store. Go to the fucking bank.
In a chest, by the way.
Put them in like a toy-sized chest.
Yeah.
Put the money in the bank.
Yeah,
But-
have an IOU note in it.
Literally anything. Anything
Something.
would have been great, right? Sparky, flip that board around there. Who needs Home Alone when you can have Touched by a Big Brother? What the
Ooh.
fuck?
Ezra, Jared, and Macaulay, and then Dr. Fauci and Michael Jackson.
You know, that's what they should have Dr. Fauci do. He should have to walk in to the Kevin McAllister household with all the booby traps. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's...
Now, didn't it just come out that the home in Home Alone, somebody got arrested for doing illegal shit with kids?
I would say the poor man's Roman Polanski was roaming around there. Maybe it was Jared Leto. Who knows?
What the fuck?
Jared Leto was inviting over some fucking 15-year-old girls over. To
Dude,
the
that's
Home
some
Alone
bad
house.
juju when it comes to that whole movie, stemming everywhere from the house to the actors. There's a lot of shit that went awry afterwards. You know, stemming from illegal, a lot of illegal shit from head to toe. But, I mean, you know, far be it from me to tell Disney what to do.
Listen,
Stemming from a movie that's been so controversial.
Well, hold on now, Tony. We're kind of in the Home Alone mix too, because we had Larry Hankin on the show.
We did have Larry Hankin on the show. Yeah.
Who by the way, this was before he did Breaking Bad.
That's true.
Right?
That's
like
true.
that's pretty cool. So we have a Home Alone connection as well with the Podguyz Podcast. We had the cop with the donut thing, and you know, he was doing it. He had a lot. He was supposed to play Marv.
He was supposed to play Marv. Yeah.
Yeah. So Daniel Stern would have had some free time with some
Illicit ladies of the night.
Yeah. Good old
Well,
Larry
fuck
Hankin.
you, Daniel Stern. Way to go.
Larry
Get fucked.
Hankin should have played that role. He was great.
Get fucked, Daniel Stern. You'll have to pay for it. Figuratively and physically. How about we hit one more topic for the end of the night?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Oh man, which one? You know what? I found this story and I thought it was a shitty situation. And especially for some of the pictures that I just posted on the Podguyz Podcast, I thought it was really, really funny. So I made some AI generated pictures this past week. And I had the game tag from what the hell was that game? It was oh god. Back in the olden times, if you happen to have gotten this game, it came out for the computer, and then
Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail.
There you go.
So once Oregon Trail got to a certain point, if you didn't drink, you didn't eat, you would die from dysentery. And I figured that was a great way to involve diarrhea lettuce, for everybody, which was linked supposedly to Taco Bell lettuce. And then Taco Bell did their own investigation to clear their name, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm going to clear my name from ineffective food that is linked to Taco Bell, even though it gives you the shits every single time.
How dare you besmirch the good name of Taco Bell?
You
How
have
dare you,
besmirched
sir.
the only good thing on your menu,
Taco Bell
the lettuce.
Taco Bell has given more people hepatitis C than actual needle users with hepatitis C.
Factual.
My God. Between Taco Bell and Chipotle, by the way, Chipotle, my favorite commercial from them was them telling everyone that they are not discussing restaurant anymore. And the whole fucking commercial goes on with somebody preparing food without gloves on. And I'm like, you scumbags.
Yeah.
You can't even get this right. What are you doing?
Perfect. By the way, Chipotle, fuck you. Because, you know what? Even if you happen to go in there, which I have gone in there from time to time, they should always use the same size scoop or spoodle in order to magically, make the same portion size every single time. They don't. They use a spoon, a slotted spoon, in order to scoop up whatever proteins that you want into your thing, and it makes it very inconsistent. So there was a lot of going back and forth, probably about 2 years ago. Am I right in that? Where they had come out in the news and they were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry for our inconvenience, and the reason why we don't happen to do the thing is that you could always ask for more." You're right, but you charge for more. So if your person gave me the correct portioning the first time, I wouldn't have to ask the second time. Go fuck yourself.
They suck, man.
Yeah.
They suck. It's Chipotle.
Yeah.
I mean, I had some Taco Bell recently, and it's like the only bad Taco Bell in the area, Wilkes-Barre. I should have just never given them the money.
Yeah, never.
Now,
of course, diarrhea lettuce has been running rampant across the United States. Yeah, thank you, diarrhea lettuce. And there are 3 fancy summer camps. That's right, you heard that right. Who would have ever thought that summer camps, which are trying to appropriate good eating, they're having vomit apocalypse and diarrhea lettuce.
Diarrhea.
Through these particular summer camps.
Diarrhea lettuce time.
Now, parents who shelled out tens of thousands of dollars, to send their children to camp this summer received shocking news from the front this week. Several pricey sleepaway spots in the Poconos, by the way, right up the road,
man,
and the Catskill, New York, were spiraling after a nasty stomach bug slept through in secluded sites, sending kiddies and counselors legging it to the latrines. Families routinely spent roughly $19,000 per child.
That's ridiculous, right?
19 grand, sending their kids away for the summer. Per year for 7 weeks of water skiing, lifelong friendships, and championship games.
I love this part of it. But nobody budgets for projectile vomiting. Hey, hold on now. There's a parent out there that has budgeted for that.
No, sir, it is free.
The final 2 weeks each summer are supposed to be about color war, not sanitation. What the fuck? What? Wow, that's a really high class sport when they're fighting over colors.
Well, color war is a huge part of camp, where you're just fighting against the other team, competing in different events.
Flip it around, Sparky. He's shaking.
Sparky, what do you got, brother?
Meanwhile, in 2032, San Angeles, I told you Taco Bell would survive the fast food wars. Oh, do the 3 seashells work for diarrhea? Yes, a Demolition Man throwback there.
Good reference. Yeah, and that's how we end our show.
Yeah. Where Rocky Rambo plays a time-traveling cop.
Just as shitty in the beginning and just as shitty in the end.
Yo, I like how in that movie Wesley Snipes' character is still harassed by the IRS.
Oh yeah, that's fantastic. Sparky, where can you find us if you are looking for us, sir?
You can find us on every single major streaming platform, including iHeart, Spotify, Spreaker, Deezer, Castbox, Pocket Cast, GeoReo, Facebook Live Video, YouTube, Google, Amazon, and anywhere else there's major streaming going on.
That's true. And you did learn something today. Caviam. An epic poem or grand piece of work. in the Indian language.
My God.
Yeah. Guys, we are the Podguyz Podcast, bringing it to you every Monday night. Not this week, but every Monday night, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. I'm Tony Kaz.
Kevin Neary here.
Of course, the ever-loving Cavayam Master.
Ole Sparky.
Yeah.
Sparky. Guys, we will catch you next week. If you are interested in getting interviewed by us, by the way, always get in touch with me. Just DM me. I do vet a little bit. So I look at messages. I look at emails. I look at all this different stuff. If you are a public relations person, please get in touch with me. I'd be happy to get your clients here on the show. Guys, we'll catch you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll catch you soon. Have a great night. When you were sliding the third and your pants begin to foam, diarrhea.
Yep.
Cha-cha-cha.
Sparky loves a diarrhea joke.
Have a great night, guys. Bye.